Hey guys, hope you're all staying safe and healthy during this time. Today we'll be bringing you a brewing demonstration as part of our weekly drip series. This will be focused on giving you a recipe for the V60 dripper and will help you brew a great cup of coffee at home. We'll also answer all of your questions that you guys submitted in our stories, so be on the lookout for that. Let's get started. So as I mentioned, we're going to be brewing the V60. There's actually two different sizes of the Hario V60. There's a size 1 and 2. The size 1 you can brew about 15 to 16 grams of coffee. Size 2, anywhere from 18 to 20 or 21 grams of coffee. Today we're going to be using 20 grams. We also have our server, or you can use a mug as well. It sits nicely right on top. We have a fellow EKG electric kettle. This is a really nice kettle. It allows you to set the temperature and then you can walk away from it and come back and it'll hold the temperature for you. We're using a Comandante hand grinder, but there's several grinders out on the market. You guys can use your favorite or whichever one you have at your house. We also have the paper filters. Again, if you do have the V60 and you're buying it online, just make sure you buy the right size filter. There is a size 1 and size 2. Today we're going to be using size 2. We also have a metal pin here. This is what we're going to use to evenly distribute the coffee once we pour it in. And then we'll also be using our coffee from Uganda. So this is a washed coffee. This is going to be flavor notes of dark chocolate, caramel, and roasted hazelnut. It has a really creamy mouthfeel and a very sweet aftertaste. So this is a good time to mention that this is the coffee we're featuring this week. So we're actually going to give you guys a 20% off discount code. If you go to our website, blendincoffeeclub.com, just type in stay home and you'll get 20% off of that order. If you purchase anything more than $25, you also are eligible for free shipping. Also, we had mentioned that we're going to be doing a giveaway during this video. So we are excited to announce that you will get a bag of the Nile Uganda, as well as our newly branded BlendIn Coffee Club Fellow Carter mugs. We're really excited for these. They turned out really great. To be eligible to win this giveaway, we just ask that you tag 2 friends in the comments and then just follow BlendIn Coffee Club. So make sure you're doing 2 things. We'll announce the winner in about 24 hours after we posted this video. So let's go ahead and get started brewing. Like I said, we're going to be using a 1 to 15 ratio of the Nile Uganda. First thing we're going to do is wet the paper filter and preheat the dripper. So you'll just place the V60 paper filter right in. We'll use about 120 grams of water to wet the paper filter. This is going to get rid of any paper taste as well as any debris that's left on the paper. So again, that's 120 grams of water to pre-wet and preheat the dripper. Once you have the paper filter wet, you're going to go ahead and dispose of the water here. We're going to tare the scale and then add 20 grams of coffee. So we already have the coffee pre-ground. We're just going to go ahead and add it. So one thing you'll see is that whenever I pour the coffee in, you kind of are left with a little mound. We're going to use this tool here to evenly distribute the coffee bed. So when we pour water, we have even contact. It kind of makes the bed nice and fluffy. Okay, we're going to tare the scale as well as set the timer mode. So this recipe, 1 to 15, we're using 20 grams of coffee, 300 grams of water. So first, we're going to start the timer. We're going to do what's called the bloom. So this is introducing 50 grams of water to the coffee, and we're going to allow the coffee to degas. So during this waiting time, you're going to see bubbles start to rise to the top. You're going to notice a lot of CO2 is coming off of the coffee. We're going to do this for 30 seconds, this kind of waiting. After 30 seconds, we're going to pour 100 grams of water. Just about there. Okay, so now we're introducing 100 grams of water. So for this pour, we're using medium-sized circles. We're not going all the way outside to the V60 dripper and we're not staying on the inside. They're kind of medium-sized circles here. We're going to add to 150 grams of water. So we're going to wait until we reach 1 minute. At 1 minute, we're going to pour an additional 100 grams of water. For this pour, it's going to be more towards the center. We're going to do tiny circles for this one. So we're at 1 minute. We're going to do smaller circles here in the middle. So adding this 100 grams of water will get us to 250 grams. Okay. And then at 1 minute and 30 seconds, we're going to add 50 grams of water. It's going to be a direct pour in the center. And this will get our final weight of 300 grams. Okay, we've reached 300 grams of water. Now we're gonna wait for the water to pass through the coffee. This brew time is about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So whenever you're brewing the Nile, we find that a 1:15 ratio makes a really creamy mouthfeel with this coffee. It also brings out a lot of the sweetness, the roasted hazelnut, the caramel, dark chocolate. They're all very balanced in the 1:15 range. We have about 20 seconds left. If you've never tried the Nile, I encourage you guys to go to our website, blendincoffeeclub.com, and purchase that bag. You do get 20% off of that. And if you buy an additional bag, you will qualify for free shipping, anything over $25. So we've just about reached 2 minutes and 30 seconds here. All right. So then you remove the V60 from the server. You have your cup of coffee here. We have it in a server, but if you have your favorite mug, you can go ahead and pour into that. So thank you guys for watching our demonstration on brewing a V60. Again, we hope you all stay safe and healthy out there. Don't forget, we're going to answer your questions in our stories, so be on the lookout for that. We'll make sure to tag all of you guys that asked questions. We hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.